अभी डाउनलोड करें।
Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you. I'm Meha Bhardwaj-Alter and this is Game On. After more than 2 weeks of non-stop action, we bid goodbye to the Paris Olympics 2024. From Noah Lyles winning 100 meters by 5,000th of a second to Simone Biles adding 4 more medals to her overflowing cabinet. We've seen some incredible athletes and some exceptional performances. We've seen Manu Bhaker creating history, becoming the first ever Indian athlete to win 2 medals in a single edition of the Summer Games. Neeraj Chopra, the golden boy, won a silver in javelin, making it 2 back-to-back medals in the Olympics for India. But we've also seen heartbreaks. 6 fourth-place finishes. And then the biggest heartbreak of them all, Vinesh Phogat's disqualification from the final of the 50-kilogram wrestling event. It's been a roller coaster ride for sports lovers. Let's in fact begin with the latest on Vinesh Phogat. Will she get a silver medal or not? The Court of Arbitration for Sports is expected to make a decision on Vinesh Phogat's plea against a disqualification at Paris Olympics 2024 by 9:30 p.m. Indian time tomorrow. The Court of Arbitration for Sports had deferred its final verdict on the wrestler's plea. In her appeal, Phogat also requested a joint silver as she was found overweight after she won the semi-final in Paris. The hearing of the Court of Arbitration for Sports in the case has been concluded. The Court of Arbitration has been slated to announce the final verdict in the case which is tomorrow, Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. India time. However, hours before the expected verdict. Okay, so this was before. In fact, they were slated to announce the verdict on Saturday. But just when we thought that they were going to send us the verdict or tell us the verdict, the decision was deferred to August 11th and then to August 13th, which is tomorrow, Tuesday. IOC in a statement has confirmed that the decision was deferred to Tuesday. The IOC statement read, the ad hoc division of CAS has extended time for the sole arbitrator on honorary Dr. Annabel Bennett in the Vinesh Phogat versus United World Wrestling and the International Olympic Committee matter to give a decision till 6 p.m., which is 9:30 p.m. India time on August 13th. The CAS ad hoc division set up especially for dispute resolution during the Games had accepted Vinesh's appeal against her ouster on Friday. The Indian has demanded that she be given a joint silver with Cuban wrestler Yusnelis Guzman Lopez, who had lost to Vinesh but was later promoted to the final following the Indians' disqualification. American Sarah Hildebrandt won the gold after defeating Lopez in the title clash. Vinesh was represented by high-profile senior advocates Harish Salve and Vidushpat Singhania. Crestfallen after being disqualified, the World Championships bronze medalist announced her retirement on social media. The United World Wrestling has already made it clear that it was not in favor of making an exception for her, although it could consider reforms in rules at a later time. The International Olympic Committee President Thomas Bach held a similar view. Now, drawing criticism for Vinesh Phogat's weighing fiasco, Indian Olympic Association President PT Usha on Sunday made it clear that it is the responsibility of the athlete to manage their weight and the attack on its medical team, especially Chief Medical Officer Dr. Dinshaw Padiwala is unacceptable and worthy of condemnation. The 29-year-old Vinesh was left heartbroken after she was disqualified ahead of her gold medal bout in freestyle 50-kilogram category after being 100 grams overweight in the morning weigh-in, crushing her Olympic dreams and prompting her to announce her retirement. Usha, in a statement, said, "The responsibility of weight management of athletes in sport like wrestling, weightlifting, boxing and judo is that of each athlete and his or her coach and not that of the IOA-appointed Chief Medical Officer Dr. Dinshaw Padiwala and his team. Usha said this in a statement. She also said the hate directed at the IOA medical team, especially Dr. Padiwala, is unacceptable and worthy of condemnation. She hoped that those rushing to judge the IOA medical team would consider all facts before arriving at any conclusions. Meanwhile, former Indian cricket team captain Sourav Ganguly has said that Vinesh should get a silver medal for reaching the final.
I just said, I don't know what the exact rule, but I'm sure when she went to the finals, she must have qualified properly. So when you go to the finals, it's either gold or silver. If she's disqualified rightfully or wrongfully, I don't know. Then she deserves the silver at least.
The Indian hockey team, which won a bronze medal at the Olympics, returned to the country on Sunday and visited Sri Harmandir Sahib in Amritsar to pay their respects. Upon their arrival in Punjab, the players were welcomed at Sri Guru Ramdas International Airport. A large gathering of parents, hockey enthusiasts and senior officials from Hockey Punjab were present to greet the team. Lok Sabha member Gurjit Singh Aujla also congratulated the players. Among those who arrived at Amritsar Airport were team members Manpreet Singh, Harmanpreet Singh, Hardik Singh, Gurjat Singh, Shamsher Singh, Mandeep Singh, Jarmanpreet Singh, Sukhjit Singh and Jugraj Singh. Speaking to the media, team captain Harmanpreet Singh expressed gratitude for the opportunity to pay respects at the Golden Temple. He attributed the team's success to the blessings of Guru Sahib and prayed for even better performances in the future.
This is all with the blessings of Guru Maharaj. Even the last time when we came with a medal from Tokyo, we had visited Guru's home for darshan. We all get all from here. Playing overseas and see tricolour flying is extremely respectful for us. We have got this medal with the blessings of Guru Maharaj. The Almighty has blessed us in this tournament. We were determined that once we win the medal, we will visit Darbar Sahib. This medal will also inspire generations to come. They will also look forward to win and have similar reception.
And the mother of Indian hockey player Lalit Upadhyay, Rita Upadhyay, on August 11th made a special demand from the government after her son performed well at the Paris Olympics and won a bronze. She said it's a great achievement and a matter of great happiness, and that she asked the government to give him a Padma Shri. And that's what her demand was.
हमको लगता है कि इतनी खुशी की बात है कि आज ललित बनारस के डबल मेडलिस्ट हो चुके हैं। ये बहुत खुशी की बात है और इतने छोटे छोटे बच्चे लोग वहाँ आए थे सिर्फ ललित का स्वागत करने के लिए। ये भी देख के हमको बहुत खुशी हुई। उनको तो सब अवार्ड मिल चुका है, बस सीएम जी से यही अनुरोध है कि उनके लिए और हमारे माननीय प्रधान जी से यही है अब उनके लिए पद्मश्री दिया जाए। ये हमको देखना है आज बेटे के लिए। अर्जुन अवार्ड मिल चुका है, लक्ष्मण अवार्ड मिल चुका है, पद्मश्री मिल जाएगा तो अब मुझे भी ये होगा कि नहीं मेरा भी बेटा संपूर्ण हो चुका है।
Okay, now the monumental Stade de France. It turned into a concert hall as Paris bid adieu to Olympics. The closing ceremony included performances by Billie Eilish, Red Hot Chili Peppers and Snoop Dogg, all music icons from California, in a nod to the next Summer Games host city of Los Angeles. Hollywood was also represented, with Tom Cruise performing a stunt worthy of Mission Impossible.
The sun set on the Olympic Games in Paris on Sunday. The closing ceremony included performances by Billie Eilish, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Snoop Dogg, all music icons from California, in a nod to the next Summer Games host city of Los Angeles. Hollywood was also represented, with Tom Cruise performing a stunt worthy of Mission Impossible. LA Mayor Karen Bass became the first black woman mayor to receive the Olympic flag. She acknowledged Paris had set the bar high, but expressed confidence that her city would prove itself a worthy successor. Thousands of Olympic fans celebrated outside the Stade de France before the 2.5-hour show. It also featured an insect-like golden voyager who passed through a dystopian future where the Olympics have vanished and must be rediscovered. The finale concludes 2 weeks of sporting drama that saw the United States and China duke it out for the top spot in the medal table, right down to the last event. The American women's basketball team on Sunday handed France a gut-wrenching 1-point defeat to earn a 40th gold medal, tying China's total. But the United States finished with the highest medal count overall, topping China by more than 30 silver and bronze medals.
Yes, it's all over. Paris Olympics are done and dusted. Athletes left the Paris Olympics village on Sunday with some mixed feelings about the end of the Games.
It's been good, and it's kind of like a happy, sad kind of way to leave, because everyone's enjoyed their time and still very happy to be where we are, but we're all leaving, which is kind of sad.
Oh, it's been incredible. I mean, the whole experience, just from the opening ceremonies and going to closing ceremonies tonight. So it's been a lot of fun, and I mean, it's a one-in-a-lifetime experience, and it's, yeah.
No, it was great. It was amazing. Paris did a great job with this games, and but I've been gone for like a month, so yeah, it's about time. Yeah.
It's a mixture of pride, joy, and sadness because it's over, and I've been working for it for a long time. It's an end in itself, so a bit sad too.
So even as the athletes in the Paris 2024 Olympic Village said the Games were an amazing and incredible experience for some locals, however, the event was bittersweet.
Athletes in the Paris 2024 Olympic Village on Friday reflected on the memories made as the global sporting event began to wind down.
The experience is really amazing. The atmosphere in the village is so nice.
It was really epic.
It was so nice and massive, and it was like the environment was crazy and incredible.
Athletes could be seen trickling out of the complex, only some leaving with medals. For U.S. discus thrower Joseph Brown, the opening ceremony, where the Parade of Nations occurred by boat down the Seine, was a highlight.
The whole boat ride over and then being around everybody and then going into the actual the venue and then just being in that atmosphere with all the light show and all the athletes and then the Eiffel Tower in the backdrop with the rain. It was really epic. It was like an epic moment with like everything that was going on.
For many Parisians, though, the experience brought mixed feelings. Here in the suburb of Saint-Denis, residents said they appreciated the atmosphere and the improved public safety. But there were also significant inconveniences. Mohamed Yidris Mali is a Saint-Denis resident.
There was work 24/7, so you couldn't rest during the day, the evening, at 2, 3, 4 a.m., basically all night long. Now, since it started, it's even worse with all the police patrols that you can see around here. Very annoying.
People living on the edge of the Olympic Village, for example, have had to go through numerous daily checks to enter and leave their apartments. High schooler and local resident Enda Fafana put up with 4 years of construction across from her home. She said she was hoping to receive a free ticket to events as compensation, but none came.
I was expecting to get tickets, especially for gymnastics, since I really like it. What I felt was that we were a bit forgotten, and that we didn't get anything in exchange.
Amin Benziri, who was able to enjoy publicly accessible sports workshops with his daughter thanks to Olympic investment, had a more pragmatic outlook on the chaos.
It's because they want to give a successful image of the Olympics. They find themselves obliged to do all that, to invest, to make efforts and all that. Of course, we are enjoying it. That's good. Thank you. Thank you for the Olympics. We have been enjoying it. But I don't think that afterwards it will be the same thing. That's for sure.
He's the face of cool at the Paris Olympics, so much so that other athletes have imitated his style in their winning celebrations. We're talking about Yousuf Dikes, the Turkish shooter who went viral for his cool, calm demeanor at the Paris Olympics. He said, though, that there were storms within him as he won silver in the mixed team 10-meter air pistol event.
Turkish shooter Yousuf Dikes' cool, calm demeanor at the Paris Games thrust him into social media stardom. What was happening on the inside, though, was much different, he says.
At that moment, everyone says I seemed very calm, but actually storms were raging inside me. It is very hard to describe the pressure, the tension. The calmness is just a look reflecting outside, but the reality has nothing to do with it.
Dikes' nonchalant pose with his non-shooting hand casually tucked into his pocket sparked a flurry of memes. While some of his competitors wore high-tech gear, he sported a simple yellow earplug and regular glasses. Dikes' attitude even sparked a movement among other athletes. Swedish pole vaulter Armand Duplantis emulated Dikes' shooting pose after his world record-breaking victory.
It made me so happy as a Turkish citizen, a Turkish sports person, for other successful sports people to mimic that move.
Dikes won the silver in the mixed 10-meter air pistol event with Shivel Ilayda Tarhan. He says he's prepared to win gold at the Los Angeles 2028 Games.
When an Egyptian fencer picked up her saber and an Azerbaijani archer steadied her bow, there's one thing Paris Olympics spectators may not have immediately noticed. They were both pregnant, but out there pushing boundaries, competing at the Olympics.
So it wasn't an easy match, and I didn't say like, okay, it's a hard match and I'm pregnant, so it's okay to lose. No, of course, in contrary, I was really motivated, and my pregnancy gave me more strength to fight more and to be more able to win the match.
This proves that women can always go for their goals, giving them strength.
The pride was also for my baby that we could achieve something together. It's a good feeling. It's really good feeling. I can't even express it. So it's a message for my baby that with determination and with hard work, you can do whatever you want and you can achieve your dreams. And the message for all women that we are strong and our bodies can surprise us.
More power to these incredible athletes now. Taiwanese gold medalist Lin Yuting, one of the two boxers at the center of a gender dispute at the Paris Olympics, said matters off the field are left to her coach as she left the stadium in the early hours of Sunday. Lin, who beat Polish opponent Julia Cezermeta on Saturday to claim the women's featherweight gold on Saturday, and Algerian Imane Khelif were both caught up in a storm that has dominated headlines and been the subject of heated debate on social media platforms.
这个成就非常不容易。那
This achievement is not easy to come by, and in fact, there are not many people in the world who can reach such a level.
我很荣幸，也很高兴。
I feel very honored and happy to have everything I have now and to have achieved this goal.
跟目的，那就是很感谢在。
I am especially grateful to my coach, friends and family who refused to give up on me during my low moments, as well as everyone who believed in me.
支持我、肯定我的每一位。
It is because of them that I have been able to persevere until now and stand on the highest platform at the Olympics. I did it. Thank you, everyone.
最高的位置，那我做到了，谢谢大家。谢谢。对于一位选手来说，我们
For an athlete, the top priority is to concentrate on the competition.
至于说场下的那些事情
As for the matters off the field, I leave those to my coach to handle.
会有什么样的动作，也会
After discussing any future actions with my coach, we will then plan accordingly.
再做打算，这样。拜拜。
Okay, time for us to wrap this up. But before we go, United States 100-meter champion and 200-meter bronze medalist Noah Lyles says criticism doesn't bother him and he has much more to win as he celebrates at an event in Paris. Following third-place finish in the 200-meter after falling ill with COVID, gold medalist Xiaoyan Tobago labelled Lyles as arrogant and loud. But the American insists he's just misunderstood.
I feel like I just joined a very exclusive club. I mean, especially as an American. You know, you look back at Jesse Owens, you know, Carl Lewis, Maurice Green. You know, I've talked to all of them before, and you know, I hear people talk about them as their legends. You know, I get to see them a lot more than others, so it feels more like we're all just part of the track family. But you know, I'm like, oh wow, are people going to start talking like me like that in the future someday? Like, it's like he was a legend. He was a part of one of the greatest 100-meter races ever. And it's like, in my eyes, I'm just like, I was just trying to fight for my life, you know. I just wanted it, but now that I have it, it's like, gosh, you know, I'm so excited to not only have it, but also show what we can do with the medal when it comes back to the U.S. If you throw yourself out there, there's always going to be critics. I mean, you can look at anybody in history. You can look at LeBron James, one of the greatest basketball players. You can look at Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. Anybody who you want to say is great. There's always going to be love and there's always going to be hate because people are going to form opinions because you're now so high up there that they can't see you as everyday people of everyday society. And I knew that going into that, and that's just what it is. But I'm very confident in myself to say no matter what anybody says, I know who I am. You know, that's why, you know, people are like, well, if you were sick, why did you go out there and jump around? It's like, if I didn't do that, I would not have been able to encourage myself enough to get excited to run the race. I had to go in tricking my mind and my body that I was going to run just as well as any other day as I was going to run that. And, but that's only stuff a champion would know, so, you know.
Cooking is an act of love. The first act of love you receive from our mothers in the families.
Modern Indian food is all about contemporary and innovative approach to traditional Indian cooking.
The presentation it's also important, you know.
I want to wear this white coat every day and then be a chef.
There are stories. If the name of whiskey is Imri, then there is a whole story behind that.
Cooking food is like a therapy, and eating one is like a pleasure I can give it to myself. With Lounge Nights, I'm on a journey to celebrate and recognize the best food and nightlife establishments in various cities across India.
Radico presents Lounge Nights every Saturday and Sunday only on News 9 Live.
Give it to me, pass. We'll put new glasses in the windows and they keep breaking it. This is the fourth time you are playing football throughout the day. Will you win the world by playing football?
Yes, uncle. I will.